beginners, so I'm not trying to tell any of you who are advanced what to do, just so you know. So let's get right into the video. So to start off with the hair, you have straight hair and you have curly hair. This is very curly hair, but you can also have medium-ish curly hair where it's, instead of it being like this, it's kind of long and then it kind of curls around a little bit. But yeah, right now I don't have those dolls with me that have medium curly hair. So to start off with the straight hair, you never want to leave any braids in or anything, any hairstyle in for really long periods of time, because on the straight hair dolls it will show up the most. Even though this is related to all dolls hair types, you never want to leave any styles in for long periods of time. I would usually change my doll's hairstyles once a week. A week is probably max for hairstyles, especially like braids. Another very important thing to have is a wire wig hairbrush to brush out your doll's hair. Yeah, I know that's kind of obvious, but you also need a spray bottle, which I don't have with me right now. You want to mist it about like 5 times. You don't want to over mist it, or the doll's hair will get kind of moldy and yucky. So you want to mist it, like the surface of the doll's hair, in about 5 different places, and then that's good. And then you'll want to brush it out. I will do a more detailed video about hair care. So that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about for the hair. And when you're doing your, like when you're brushing your doll's hair, you don't want to go from top to bottom. You want to go to the bottom and work your way up. So, because when you pull straight down, you're pulling the knots like down to here, and I've learned the hard way. Oh, I almost forgot one more thing. I know it's not recommended to straighten and put heat on your doll's hair, so please also do not straighten doll hair or curl it unless it's like you're fixing an old agey doll. Make sure to get your parents' permission. Never change anything on your dolls without your parents' permission. Onto the skin in the eyes. Try not to like have them ever close together and like have any objects like scratching up against them if they're not soft. Like let's say like a suitcase. If you're traveling, you don't want to have your tripod right next to your doll, because the metal like on the tripod will possibly scratch your doll. Put clothes, like soft clothing, around my doll and then in my suitcase. And another big thing is water. Water on your dolls is not good, especially on the body where it's like plush. And whenever you're spraying, like I said, you use a spray bottle for the hair. You don't want to get it in their face, because if you get it in their eyes will rust, and it's really, really bad. You don't want to mess with that. So that's about it for the skincare in the eyes. Now moving on to the types of clothing. You might want to have better clothing items like Our Generation and AG, and maybe some Etsy clothes that are like good shops, because you don't want to have cheap clothing, because sometimes the color on the clothes will like get on the arms and like it will like wash out and stain the dolls. I've never really had that happen to you before. Okay, so now for like storage and kind of how you handle the dolls. For storage, you want to put your dolls in a place that's safe, that no animals or little siblings will like mess with it and mess up their hair, because I know that happens to me a lot. So maybe like in a high shelf or like in a doll house. I know that's what a lot of people do that are doll collectors. You could also kind of keep them in a box, but like I would say not touching any other things, just lay down with their hair pushed back. Or yeah, so that's all for the storage. Now when you handle your doll, you don't have to act like it's a piece of glass, but you do want to be careful. You don't want to scratch her face if you like drop her, or it's just, you need to be careful when you're handling these dolls. These are $115, people. So I really recommend being careful and not like throwing your doll around. That was a big dilemma for me when I was little. One of my sisters, I'm not saying names, but always threw her American Girl doll around, and it made me cry, and I got really sad. So just a big thing, do not throw your dolls, please. And thank you. So when you have doll's hair, like Hey! So, yeah, that's all for this video. Bye! Woo! So when you're brushing their hair, you always want to, no, no! So that's all for this video, and today, wait, what? So as you can see, oh, whoops.
Why are the trees so loud?
Okay, bye everybody! So hot out here, oh my gosh. Wait, okay, now it's over.